Hey guys, it's Kelly, and it is Art Party Friday on the Crafty Maven Getaway channel, and I have a layout to share. The mood board I just showed a couple of seconds ago, and that is the inspiration for the layout that I'm creating, and it's been the inspiration all week. And I really loved the black and the white, all the different lines, polka dots, the different textures, and of course the pop of turquoise. So what I decided to do is to make rather a clean mixed media layout, just because that's more my style. I love seeing what everybody does, but for me, I have a harder time making a real mess of a mixed media layout. So for those of you that are like me, I hope you get inspired by, I guess, the more clean look. So what I did is I took some Liquitex heavy body acrylic paint and I just made it the color blue that I wanted, and I just, spread it across behind my photo, and it's a rather thick layer. I wanted to be able to see the dimension in the paint, and that's one of the nice things about it, when you're using paint, that it really does leave a lot of neat texture if you aren't real, I guess, careful with it. I just kind of brushed it on and just let it be, and love the way that it turned out. And then you saw where I just added some water to it to thin it down, and added some blue sprinkles across the layout as well. So I was looking through my stash for black and white things, and luckily I have a couple Felicity Jane kits, because everything that I found was black and cream, more of the crepe paper line. So all of the papers that I'm using are from Felicity Jane. And I knew that I wanted to do a couple of different things with my background. I just wasn't quite sure what. So I chose the photo and put it down just to kind of see how it would look. And then I decided I wanted to use these rollers from Crate. And when I was messing with the paint, trying to get it on the roller, I really liked the pattern that it showed when I tried to, when I moved the roller across in different patterns. So I did do that, although at the end product you can't really see the pattern that it shows, but at least it was fun for me. I know it was there, and it's something that I probably will do again, and just make sure that you can see more of the pattern. So if you have been watching my channel, you will recognize that black and white geometric heart. I thought that I might be able to use it on this layout, but it does not make it. So what I'm trying to do now is figure out exactly which way I want the layout to go with papers, and then I'm going to come back and finish my mixed media. I wanted to just have a general idea because I didn't want to cover up all of the mixed media. So at this point, I'm thinking that I'm just going to have that black and white bold stripe on the side of the paper, but it doesn't end up staying there. I loved the wonky black and white lines of the mood board, and these, it's not cut quite straight, so it gives the appearance of it being a little bit wonky. And right now I'm trimming it, and I trim it a little crooked as well, and that really, I think, enhanced the wonky line feel, which I loved with this. So this photo is one of my daughter, and she is just a girl that lives life to its fullest. And I decided that instead of making this just a typical pool picture, that I wanted to add some journaling about how, she needs to cherish each day and live life to its fullest, and, work hard, play hard, and at the end I said to love fiercely, because, that's what our life, I think, should be about. And I just want her to know that it's okay to, do these things. She is just a girl that is full of joy. So when I captured this photo, I knew that I wanted to do something different with it. I just wasn't quite sure what. So at this point, I decide that I want to take the lined paper and put it at the top and the bottom. And then since I had a feel for where I wanted the layout to go, I took this Shimmers, I think it's a Vibes, and it's called Jenny B Blue, and just sprinkled some more around the page just to enhance that water effect. And then I just decided to take some light modeling paste and run it through my Heidi Swap polka dot stencil. Again, just for the geometric shapes that were in the first or in the mood board. So at this point, I'm loving the way that it's starting to come together. It's, exactly what I had in mind with the big, bold pops of black. And I just was so happy that it kind of came together for me better than what I had imagined. So this is also a Felicity Jane paper, and I love the Love paper so much that I gutted it because I just couldn't stand to waste any more than I needed to. I typically do that with my favorite papers, not all of them, but when I have favorite papers like that, I don't want to, waste any little bits of it that I'd like. So at this point, I'm deciding that I want to commit to this. That acrylic white piece is also from Felicity Jane, and I knew that I wanted to use it just because it made, to me, a bold statement as well without appearing bold. I don't know if that makes sense, but it takes up a visual space without really being in your face about it, and I loved the way that the title came out. And I just used my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive with a fine line bottle and applied it and held it down for a few seconds, and that baby is on. It is not coming off. So this is a branding strip for one of the Felicity Jane papers, and it has a bunch of little hearts on it, and I liked that at the bottom of the page, so I went ahead and adhered that. And for the last thing that I'm going to do, I decided that I wanted to do some stamping on this as well. And so I chose a heart from my Felicity Jane stamps, and I'm just going to pepper some hearts in black ink around the page. And can I just tell you how you see me hesitate? I'm like, oh, do I really want to do this? Because I love my background, and I didn't want to mess it up. And I'm so glad that I took the plunge and just did it. I love the way that they turned out. And the only thing that I'm trying to do now is figure out where I can place them without getting on the modeling paste, because I didn't want to, ink some modeling paste because it will take that color. And then the final thing that I do with this layout is add a few enamel dots. And I didn't really think that it needed enamel dots. I'm just trying to use things that are in my stash. Enamel dots always make a page better, I think. So that's pretty much it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this mixed media layout for Art Party Friday. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.